And I kind of want to ask some questions about the Maine Red Claws, because you mentioned you were there with the Maine Red Claws and the transition over. How was the transition over to the Maine Red Claws? I'm from the Maine Red Claws to the Maine Celtics. How is that for you guys as an organization?
We like to call it the the greatest day in franchise history when that happened. It was we went from basically like black and white TV to full color TV. We were doing great. It was a great organization, had a lot of fun, but all of a sudden now we were part of a big company that was worldwide known, and it was a very exciting time for us. We found out it was happening. We went down. There was a company summit down in Boston. All the Celtics employees were there. It's like a start of season type little get together where everyone gives sort of it's like a State of the Union type thing for the organization. And we go down there. We take our team van down. I think we were 10 full-time employees at the time. We walk in there, and as soon as we walk in, they gave us a standing ovation. And they were like, "Welcome to the organization, welcome to the family." From ever since then, it's been, nothing but positive. They help us out with resources. They help us out with, anything that we need. And so it's like they treat us as though we're, working day to day in Boston with just like them. So it's really been, an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, and I kind of want to ask another question, because every time I talk to a Maine Celtics fan, they're talking about Taco Fall. How are the Taco Fall days at Expo?
Well, that year was ridiculous. We didn't have to do a lot of marketing. Put it that way.
Save some money.
The tickets sold themselves. That was crazy. We found out that they were going to – Taco was in Celtics training camp. He was not on a two-way contract. And we found out that they were going to waive Max Strus and sign Taco Fall to the two-way contract. We were like, oh, boy, here we go. Like, get ready. This is going to be crazy. And it was. People coming out of the woodworks, tickets – flying off the this was before the Celtics purchased us too, if I remember. No, it's not. No, it wasn't. It was our first year with the Celtics. So luckily we had their support because we definitely needed it in terms of help with media. We got 60 Minutes came to the Expo, Sports Illustrated, you name it. ESPN, Jackie McMullen was there doing something for, for ESPN Countdown, NBA Countdown, whatever it's called. So it was crazy. And, just a larger than life guy, 7'6", crazy time. It was a lot of fun. And that was the pandemic year too. So like the season was cut short. Unfortunately, we definitely would have won it all that year. We were so good that season. But the season was canceled. So that was a bummer.
I remember the infamous Tremont Waters picture with Taco Fall that they recreated with.
Yes.
That was
we did that. So yeah, like it was the Manute Bol Muggsy Bogues photo where they're holding like 3 basketballs, and Muggsy Bogues was 5'3" and Manute Bol was 7'7" or whatever he was. So we recreated that at our media day. And I remember I got the 3 basketballs out and I said to Tremont and Taco, all right, we want to take a photo of you together. And Taco said, are we going to do the Manute Bol photo? He knew what we were going to do. So then we were able to do it. I think that's I think that photo is our most engagement photo on in social media, like to this day, when we posted it. So it was quite a phenomenon. Yeah, we were just a part of it.
That's insane. I bet I wonder if like at times you're trying to set up the camera and you're trying to get an interview with, say you're in Taco's all the way up there and your interviewees are down here. It's like, how do we frame this?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I remember from my TV days when interviewing someone really tall, sit them down. Hey, sit down in a chair.
Sit them down. Yeah. Take a rest. Yeah. You've been running up and down the court doing a lot. Take a rest. Take a rest.
Yeah. I even have to say, I'm pretty tall, and when I've been interviewing the players, when we sit down, it looks a little bit better. If we were standing up, I'm gonna look like a little person. I'm not gonna look small.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they are larger than life, no question about it.